Man, this is a beautiful day in the US right now, man. So listen, I got an interview from a young lady out of Africa. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying, a situation where a lot of people facing this and they confuse on, is your friend really your friend? So I got a friend of mine from out of Africa. We're gonna speak on this topic. I'm gonna get her opinion. I'm gonna give her my opinion, and we're gonna go from there. So I want you to introduce yourself, let them know what part of Africa you from, and let's speak. Let's speak on this. Is your friend really your friend?
Well,
Are you
Johnny
there?
Cindy. I'm Johnny Cindy from Africa, Mombasa, Kenya. Yeah, and I'm ready to share out about, is your friend really your friend? At least to talk some genuine sense to people out there.
It's the King of Trouble talk show with real experience, with real culture and people across the world. Let's travel.
Definitely, definitely. So I want you to tell the people why is this such an important subject to speak about? Like,
Who
what you
surround
feel
us claiming
importance
to
of?
be our friends.
Definitely, and I feel a friend is a very important subject on my behalf because how you know if somebody really there for you or they're just there claiming in the moment to be your friend on the lifestyle you live. So you break it down, give me your opinion on what you feel, and I'll tell you how I feel about it.
Well, actually, I can't say much about it, but people who surround us, some maybe love us for our money, for the company. Maybe you can have a friend claims to be your friend. Maybe you just do similar things. Maybe the parties, you take alcohol together, but when you get into a trouble or when you're sick, the friend whom you claim is your friend can never be near you. Some of them, because some actually are with you just to spend your money with you and to maybe just be with you for pleasure. But in real sense, when in the time of need, it's actually very difficult to have a genuine friend who can stand by you, be by you by any means, for good, for us. Just like in having a boyfriend, you can have a boyfriend, he only is only with you just maybe for your body, but for the needs, as a girl, when you ask a man for some excuses, of which it's always not good.
Mm, mm. That's definitely the truth. So I'm gonna tell you my experience in life. I came to a point in my life where, you know what I'm saying, I felt people was my friend. Till I definitely can see that they was only my friend in the moment. You see what I'm saying? Like it depends on what lifestyle I was in. And then when I changed that lifestyle, a lot of things change. So it puts me in a mode that I really don't too much care to hang with too many people because people not genuine. I feel I got a genuine heart, and that's where my biggest problem was in the past. That I trusted people that they were really my friends until I saw so many people were only my friends on what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? It even got so bad one time. Like for an example, I was a DJ. I was a popular DJ, and people would tell them that yo, that's my homie, that's my ace. They even went to the point talking about they were my cousin. But as soon as I started slowing down with DJing and the career was not the same, all of a sudden, all the friends gone. So I said to myself, all that gave me clarification that people not even really friends, genuine friends in a lot of situations. They just what you're doing at the moment. You feel what I'm saying? Like you question why were they even hanging with me? Because I was a DJ, and maybe if they claimed that we was all family and friends, that they could have been a part of the hype along with me. What you feel about that? from what I just told you?
Well, actually, it's okay. I might give an example like for the secondary school. People in high school and college, you see, you may not fit in someone's class. You might find like a group of
Repeat that
people,
one more
like a
time.
group of
Repeat
people
that one
working
more
out
time
from.
because repeat that
Okay,
again
what
because
I'm
the
trying to
signal
say
was
is
bad. You say people from. Hmm.
from high school and colleges, you see. Like for example, I might have a friend
Hmm.
in high school, but he or she comes from a richer background. So you will find like people from rich backgrounds gather and work together and like try to discriminate the other class, the middle class and the lower class people. So there you can never find a genuine friend. It's really difficult. Like for you, they only loved you because you were a DJ and like they knew that you are popular and you can also make them popular. So they were just using that as an advantage to be your friend. And when they get known, like they just push you away because they already got whatever they wanted from you. And immediately your career was going down, like no one was there to support you, was there to give you advice like, my friend, you can do this, you can do much better. Like no one was
Hmm.
by your side. But by the time you were so popular, you were hitting, like everyone was by you because they knew that whatever fame you get, they'll also be there for them being your friend, you see.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
like maybe
and you're absolutely right.
our friends just love us for
Go
money.
ahead, say that now.
Come again.
You say maybe our friends just love us for money. So, well, my question though, you don't think that's kind
They
of
just
weird? Like,
love.
are they? Would you even categorize them as friends now? Like, I don't categorize people in a lot of cases as friends. I say associates, and the reason why I say that is because people are not genuine. You know what I'm saying? They only there for you for, or it's almost like what they could get out of you. So in the reality, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say for an example, do you have a true friend that you came up from high school to college with, and you still genuine friends? Are you to that point, or even past college? Anything? Are you? Do you? Can you say you have a true friend?
Not really. I really don't have a true friend. Not. I can never say I had a true
Mm,
friend because maybe they just love me because we were in the same school and maybe someone just pretended to be with me, like to share the materialistic things I had back then. You see, maybe I was having enough shopping and they never had enough shopping. You were there caring for them. But all in all, when you are finished with high school, people are outside getting to know out the outside world. People just get to disappear from your life immediately.
mm. I'm gonna tell you, this is a very powerful topic, and a lot of people need to know this, especially the newer generation coming up. And the reason why, because it's usually the same patterns in life. And videos like this enlighten the newer generation, especially for the people rising for their careers and going to the next level in life to understand who really genuine from who really not. Because they walk around together, they laugh together, but all of a sudden they not friends no more. So do you think it's just a phase at the time? Maybe it's just a chapter in their life they passing through, and their lifestyle that maybe they living in the moment is the only reason why they even there. It's nothing more. Did you get that out of your friendship with your so-called friends? And I call them so-called friends because if they not lasting, they not really friends.
Yeah, that's actually the most things that most people experience out here. You might get a friend, like maybe he or she is a true friend, but most of the time they are not true friends. But when they're with other people, they say bad things about you. You don't even get to put, yeah.
Mm. So they're your friend in the moment, but then Soon as you turn your back, they saying a bunch of bad things about you.
Yes. And I bet it's happening all over the world, everywhere.
Mm.
That's what I
So
think.
y'all having that problem in Africa also.
Yeah, in Africa, like we might be welcoming other guests like with good heart, but maybe some of us don't have the pure intention. You see, some of us when they get to know that you are a guest in our country or in a certain country, they tend like to be with you to show you that they are kind with you, they are good with you, but maybe they have other intentions from you. Not everyone are very real with you, and you can never trust anyone with your heart to be free, whereby you tell them most of the things about you. There are some things that you just have to keep them personal and to be cautious in everywhere you
Mm.
go.
That's deep. I have seen so-called friends. Soon as they get mad at each other, they telling all their business. You know, and it's so hard, you know what I'm saying, to trust friendship. Me personally, I can't do it no more. I'm gonna be honest with you. I done tried it over and over again, and I done seen so many people that get damaged because of these situations. So what you feel that people need to focus on in
Well,
life instead of
actually,
the so-called friendships? You know what I mean? Like to see if you ever get a real genuine friend, or does it even matter if your friend is genuine, or so you just focus on you and your goals?
okay, to be real, people just have to focus on their dreams. Maybe you just have to look at your background back there and tend to feel like if I get engaged with some friends, maybe the friends that may lead you to be an alcoholic, to be a thief, like most, okay, I can't say they're good friends out here, but other friends just tend to be misleading us. So like you just have to focus on your dreams to at least to put your family at a better position, you see, like to remove shame to your family and to also create a big name for yourself. At least people can use you as an example. Like you can be so and so, you can also be like Mr. Midas over there, the king of travel. You see, you feel pleasure like people
Mm.
using you as an example out there in every country. You're just being used as a topic to be educating people.
I like that. So let me ask you this. Do you think that a lot of people life has went down because of peer pressure from their so-called friends as they was rising in life? Do you feel that if it wasn't for the so-called friends they had, they would never be in a position they in of their downfall? Do you feel that a certain people that come in your life that's really a pitfall to cause you to go down instead of you continue to rise? What's your beliefs on that?
Well, actually, I can't like for that. Actually, most of the friends bring you to downfall. You can never find a friend who is just genuine with you to at least make a progress, to put a plus in your life. Others may just like when they try to know that you like have money and you want to start a business, they might like never give you advices on them. They just keep on discouraging you, maybe like take you to places having fun. Like, yeah, I don't think if friends can actually bring you to a point whereby you might think like it might give an example like where my friend was the one that made me do this and this. Not most people do that. A few people out here.
Yeah, so like I'm gonna give you an example one day. I remember you were celebrating your friend's birthday. And
Yes.
what's your true opinion on her getting to that degree of getting that intoxicated? And which I could have tell you wasn't really, you didn't like it too much. But the thing was, like, how do you deal with friendships like that? Like, because I know you would want to tell her that don't do that, but if she's gonna do it anyway, how would you feel? You just continue being her friend through the process? Do you think y'all gonna last in the future? Because it's almost like On one end, you might be trying to tell her to go on to do the right thing, and then her other friends is telling her, "Nah, you good at what you're doing." What you feel about that? Like, can you even be in the circle of the so-called, not a direct friend of her, but her so-called friends that's telling her do it one way, and you're telling her don't do it that way? You see what I'm saying? You understand me?
Yeah. So most of the people, when you just try to put them at the right place, at the right path, they may think you're jealous with their life. They may think that you don't
Mm,
want them to be happy for them. Actually, okay, I was very annoyed. Like someone getting up from your sleep, she's drunk, you're just given a call, like your friend is in this mess, so you just have to be taking care of them. You just have to show your humanity to them, that you still care about them, but deep down, like it's really tiresome. Each time, every weekends they just go to party knowing that there's that friend when we call, she'll always be there for us. But you can never get tired with a friend if you actually love them. You just have to be supportive to them. But
mm,
trying to correct
mm.
them on whatever they'll be doing, they'll actually think you're jealous about their lives. That's a thing that just like be assuming that she has heard whatever you're telling him or her. But the next time when she or he is engaged with another group of people, and she or he finds it so good doing it with them, they'll actually push you away
Hold up, the phone
and
breaking up
continue
a little bit. All right.
because you're so like yeah, so like they may think you're just jealous with their lifestyle, so you
Ah,
just have
man,
to
the
put
phone is.
yourself low and just watch everything they're doing. Are you okay there?
Yeah,
Can
that's
you
the
get
funny
me?
thing about it. You try to get people in the right direction, and they think you jealous of their lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? I don't know why the phone is blanking out. Could you hear me or you couldn't hear me?
So like, yeah, I can hear you. So what I might
Okay.
say is just that our friends are not really our friends. Even our families are not really our families. We might have families who discourage us, who might never want us to succeed. They just pretend, but in real sense, they are not even happy for our lives. So a friend can
Mm,
never, even
mm.
our own families.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I definitely appreciate this talk because, the thing about it in life is so many people that face these situations, and you'll be surprised at how they get depressed and get anxiety because they wonder, like, man, like, I'm saying, my family, why they acting the way they acting towards my success? Do they really want me to be successful? You'll be surprised. Sometimes you got to get prepared for your own family, not to really be there like they claim, and really have your back like they claim to have it. And that's real.
Yeah.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm getting you.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna say like this, and I tell anybody in life, I understand people feel like we can't live without friends, but you have to train your mind to almost say to yourself that you have to keep people
I'm
to a
getting you.
distance. You see what I'm saying? Because you just don't know who is
Uh-huh.
who. Yeah. And so many
True.
people out here as we speak, like they confused, and then they get in a depression state of mind, and they can't function right because the ones that they so-called thought was their friend, not even their friend. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
You just got to know how to troop by yourself sometime in life. You just got to know how to do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? You got to be to the point where you feel like if you my friend today and you
So
not my friend tomorrow, it's fine. I'm gonna be able to live without you. Do you feel at this point in your life you that strong, or you still feel you got to have these friends? Do you feel you get bored? Do you feel you get lonely? How do you feel?
it's not a must you have friends. There are some things other people love to do. Like when you're alone, you can have a peace of mind. This is a state whereby you can at least reason things out, try to get new ideas, try to make yourself productive. You see, like being alone sometimes it always helps. It relieves some pains actually. You being there at home alone, just listening to music, it relaxes your mind, makes you at least think of things and be productive. Like maybe you can find that engaging yourself with someone might never give you the chance, the right chance and the right opportunity to have made something in life.
I
Yeah, so
definitely
like
agree.
maybe being
You know,
alone
when
is
you be
okay,
alone, it
sometimes it
gives you
helps.
time to think.
Uh-huh.
Say that again.
Like being alone, it can also give you some space, a personal space. Everyone needs this personal space whereby you have to think for yourself. You have to be productive, at least to think for your future. It's not that each time, every now and then, you just have to be mingling with friends. There is a time for having friends, and there's a time for just being alone. And there is that opportunity whereby you can just
Yeah.
engage yourself with friends.
You know what I feel too is the reason why you need that balance. Because when you have that time alone, having time alone give you the opportunity to think. Then you could think about, do you really have real friends? When you hanged out with so and so this night or that night, or y'all hanged out, was that really your friend? But when you don't have time alone and you're always getting bored and you feel like, let me call my so called friend again, I feel like that's when they could get you. Because the reason why you don't have time to think to yourself, what's your opinion on what I just told you?
Someone might just be using your time. The so-called friend might be just choosing your time. Like he or she knows that when I call someone, he might be there for me. Like for me, they always knew that they will just go drink, and when they just give me a call, I'll always be there for them. Of which it was somehow very offending because it was a risky thing to do. It's at night, you walking by the road, trying to go to look for a motorcycle, at least to take you to the venue where you are told where they are. And you're getting there, like you find like two people or three people, and it's only one of you. And you just have to be there for them, to just help them, at least to feel that you can never leave their side when they in their time of need. But like when it got too much, it got worse. At least I had just to separate myself from them, at least to give myself time, at least to go somewhere where I can have a peace of mind. Not like every night of the weekend, you just get a call. Come and pick so and so at this place. Yeah, it was never a good thing.
So let me ask you a question. You ever had a situation and this person was your friend and you felt they was your friend, but their lifestyle just turned you off from being friends with them? Like you just couldn't do it. Like, how could you continue being a friend with somebody that's living a lifestyle on a whole different agenda than you on? What you feel about that? Can you continue being a friend, or you just gotta cut ties? Like, do you feel you going in one direction, they going in the next direction? But at first they was going in the same direction, but over time you start seeing they start going a different way. How you feel about that?
Well, like I can give a story of my own. In high school, I had this girl. Like when she entered the school, she was new. So like I helped her, did everything. So we were friends till the high school. Then when we joined colleges, we joined different colleges. She was in Nairobi and I was in Mombasa. So we were at different schools. So I was just ever there with her. So currently she just went and cut me off. But when she got pregnant and she was like, I need you to help me terminate this pregnancy. So she only knew me, she only remembered me on her time of need. Actually, I was there for her. I tried
Mm.
my best and looked for some money and at least dashed it to her. Then again, when I did that, she just went and muted. She never texts. She never even called to know how you're doing. So when I was just at the same place with her, I called her and I was like, "Are you around?" And she's like, "I'm not around. Come this and this day." And she's someone, but where you see that she's at home, but she doesn't want to be with you. But on her time of need, she needs you to help her. But when you're just going to say hi, at least to know how they've been doing, she just pushes you away. So like I can't say I have real
Ain't
friends.
that crazy though?
I don't have a real friend.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I feel like you feel. That's why I stay to myself also. You know what I'm saying? I associate with certain people, I conversate with them, but I keep my distance because so many people have showed me that same sign. So when you need me, that's when you call me. Other than that, I don't hear from you. And to me, it's I think and I feel the great thing about life, people true colors are revealed to us, but it's up to us to see rather they genuine or not. And I think it's a great thing that you at the point in your life you could recognize that these people not my friend. So do you think at this point you're awakened enough to to realize who is real from who is not real? You
I can at least try to find out who is my real friend and who is not my real friend. Like people just be so selfish out here. Someone just wants you to at least accomplish their desires with you, to use you, and when they're done with you, they just go their ways. Like for her, she just used me because we are from a different background. She's from a rich family, and like I can't say like yeah, you know, I'm not from that rich family. I'm not even from the middle. I'm just there. You see, I'm just in the middle there. I can't even classify my class. But you just have to be associating with people to help them. That's humanity. Being friendly, it's good, at least to know people, to have people who can keep you company. But the moment you find someone is not even your friend, you just have to be leaving them. Try to find a place for yourself. Try to find your class. Maybe if it's just to be alone, it's good for that. Rather than being with people that
so I'm gonna
don't
say this
even
to you.
appreciate your worth.
The way it sounds to me, the way it sounds to me that you really a friend ain't really a friend anyway. Because if you rich, they'll pretend because you rich and they hanging with you because of that. But that's not real friendship. They only have a friendship because what you have.
Okay, some of them don't even care about the class, the kindness. You see, you might be from a
Mm.
poor background, but you give them the attention that they lack from their rich friends. So they just use you as an opportunity to be like when they need something, they know that when they call me slave, she can be there for me or he can be there for me. But in real sense, they don't even care about you. They only expect you to be caring about them, to be there for them at
Mm.
always, at
Mm.
any cost.
That's crazy. Selfish and
Yeah.
inconsiderate. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, at one point in my life, I thought it was friends out there and it was genuine people. And from what I find out, I end up being to myself. And I keep myself so distant from the realities in life we face. And a lot of people always ask me, why am I so in this bubble? I said, because when I tried to step out there and so-called have so-called friendship with people was all fake. And the biggest time when I found out this was when I was a DJ. And I'm gonna be real with you, I fall for the hype. I thought everybody was so cool with me, man. Yo, what's up, my homie? What's up, bro? Man, just to get in the clubs for free. just to rise off my fame and just to rise off my name. But when the DJ game stopped fading out, everybody disappeared. Ever since that, it made me kind of lose my passion for what I was doing. But I think that was a bad thing too, because now my passion was just based upon I thought I was cool. I thought this person was my friend. I thought this was my homie. Come to find out when it's all said and done, bro, like you're really by yourself. And that's just it. So now I want my own motivation. What about you in life at this point? Because we're going to get ready to end this segment. This was a great talk. But I want to know,
Well,
are you your own motivation now? I want you to close out and let the people know and give them some words of advice when they come up in life. You know what I'm saying? On
actually,
how to survive without the so-called friendship.
actually, you can never, you should not trust someone, even a family member, even your own parents, even your own siblings. You should never trust anyone because you never know. Someone might be pretending she's good with you, she's okay with you, but deep down, jealousy is killing them. Envy is really killing them to be like you. You might be someone who is prospering, but you have a friend who is jealous with everything that you get and tries to put you down. So for me, like at least distancing myself from friends, it's something good. You being alone, no one should even know whatever you're thinking. You just being alone, and at least you get to have a peace of mind and to be productive actually. You might be poor, but then again, something when you're alone, you can think for yourself and maybe come up with something that can be useful to other people and maybe get a chance of you
Hmm.
being someone in future.
I definitely like that. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people need to hear this message. And because I know a lot of people probably facing this reality right now as we speak, and they're confused. And messages like this right here helps people to understand that they're not alone. You feel me? And me personally, I know I'm a travel channel and that's what I do. But the reason why I bring
Mm-hmm.
this to people's attention because me traveling across countries is also I'm learning how cultures are in other countries too. And y'all face the same reality we face over here. We just probably face it on a bigger scale. So maybe that's just the way the world turned. Do you feel the same or how you feel?
Yeah, just the same. While you are with people, other people from different, you just have to vibe with whatever you get there. You just have to put yourself in the same class. You don't have to put yourself at another standard whereby people start to use you. People start like to take advantage of you. You just be cool, calm, and maybe everything will be okay. But you're trying to be so fucking idiot. Like you put yourself at a high standards. Like people will take advantage you. People actually they'll just take advantage of you.
Hmm,
People
that's
are
real
not
talk.
genuine
Use it
out
where they
here.
could get out you. How about this? Have you ever had somebody, for an example, they took advantage of you, but when you asked for a favor back in return, they couldn't do it?
No, for me it's a no. Even if they're out here listening, like it's true. I never had someone who was there to listen to me. You just have to struggle with the struggles for your own. But when they need your help, you just have to show the humanity. Like not everyone is like another people, and not everything it's for you. You just do things to help people, not expecting to get the same favor that you did to them in return. Not everyone is
Mm,
good out
mm,
here.
mm. I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I'm gonna close out like this from the King of Travel. A lot of people always say, "Don't bring up nothing in my face. Don't bring up nothing in my face because if you did it from the heart, you won't bring it up in my face." Well, let me tell you something. I did it from the heart. You were absolutely right. But I'm going to bring it up in your face. You want to know why? Because when I ask you for a little favor back, I can't get nothing in return. So now I'd rather don't do nothing from the heart no more. Because when I did it, I did really do it from the heart, but I'm not going to do it from the heart no more. Because guess what? When I tested you for a little tiny favor, I couldn't get nothing back in return. In life, you have to understand one thing. You expect people to do for you, you need to do back for them too. It's that simple. So guess what? If you want to be selfish, I'm going to be selfish. You want to be inconsiderate, I'm going to be inconsiderate. We're going to keep it business. Anything you want to say to the audience, and let's close out right here. Your boy King of Travel, live with my friend out of Africa. Boom, just close out, and we out of here.
Actually, I don't have much to say. Just to wish everyone out here Happy New Year. And at least take time for yourself. Try to think whatever you are. No one is lazy out here. No one is dumb also out here. Just sit down and find out whatever you're good at. It's not a must to engage yourself with friends. Yeah, only that.
2023, that's our New Year's resolution. Make sure your friends are really your friends. Well, take it for what it is. Deal with them to a distance. Signing out the King of Travel, live with my homegirl out of Africa. Y'all stay blessed 2023. Peace.
It's the King of Travel talk show with real experience, with real culture and people across the world. Let's travel!
Man, what's good? It's your boy King of Travel, man. We about to head to Africa, man, so y'all stay tuned, man. You know what I'm saying? Going to Turkey first. From Turkey, we're going to Nairobi, Kenya. Then we're going to Mombasa, man. Real talk, man. Let's travel.
All right, the King of Travel has arrived to the continent of Africa. Make sure to subscribe to his YouTube channel to get a tour of how the locals live in Africa. Let's start the tour in Nigeria, Egypt, South Africa, Algeria, Morocco, Kenya, Ethiopia, Ghana. Let's get ready to travel.
Welcome to Worldwide Traveling Off the Beaten Path News with Mr. Midas, the King of Travel. Let's tour the world, from resorts to some of the most dangerous hoods. Don't y'all want to see how the locals live? Let's travel.